The Earth is flat, it's not a sphere. The Earth is flat beneath a big dome atmosphere. The Earth is flat, it's not a ball. The Earth is flat, and that is that, and that is all. The Earth is flat, it does not move. The Earth is flat, and that is so easy to prove. The Earth is flat, send out the call. The Earth is flat, and that is that, flat as a mat under a cat. The Earth is flat, and that is that, and that is all.
Why don't they have they do have a camera on the Earth, as far as I can tell. There's like a live feed.
I'd like to see a spinning globe, real time.
Okay, am I wrong? Because I've looked this up on YouTube, and there's like a live feed from the ISS just flying over the Earth.
You don't honestly think that what you're looking at is not a CGI represented piece of crap?
No, it looked like a live feed. Looked like a live feed to me.
Well,
I've seen the ISS fly right over me.
I'm sure you have. I don't buy it.
It was bright.
How many satellites are supposed to be in orbit right now?
Well, if you rely on what people think is GPS, and we've got a million of them up there, you'd see them 24/7 flying by at 14,000 miles an hour. It's all horseshit. So's the math.
Yeah, you can see the stars, which are billions, light years away, or whatever.
You can't see stars in space.
I think it's put on a filter to block out starlight, right? And sunlight and stuff. You gotta have some kind of filter on there.
Stars from here, you should be able to see them out there.
Well, I'm sure but in space, it's so full of light that they would have some kind of light filter. So you didn't just get blinded, right?
No.
Well, how come we can't look up and see the satellites, like we see the stars?
I see satellites all the time at night. You can see tons of them. If you just go out and look at night, you'll see hundreds of them.
Let me ask you a question. If you can't see 60 miles, what makes you think you're going to see a satellite?
What's that? Sorry, you cut out there.
How high up are the satellites?
I don't do a lot of math, but, cut me a break.
How high up are the satellites?
It just looks like a star going across the sky at a steady pace in a straight line. There's hundreds of them.
Yeah, no.
Go out any night and look up there, and you'll notice that, 3 or 4 of the stars in your field of vision are steadily traveling across the sky in a straight path. Those are satellites.
Are you sure those aren't planes?
No, I'm talking about satellites. They look about the same size as a star.
According to
So when you watch people like Crow 777 or Dark Sky Watcher, guys that have, you're talking about 12-inch lenses out there. They're pulling right on up. They're looking all over the place. They can't find them. They've yet to produce one.
Have you never? You don't see the things going across the sky.
No, yeah, hardly. Especially with all the chemtrailing, you're dreaming.
Well, obviously, if it's some heavy spray, you're not going to see the sky. But on a clear night, you can see lots of satellites. It's just standard.
This satellite here.
I know you think you're looking at them, but I'm not seeing what you're looking at.
Well, they're satellites because they move at a steady speed in a perfectly straight line and never deviate.
That's if you believe in satellites.
If it does a left-hand turn or right-hand turn, you got something else on your hands. But I've seen hundreds of them. They don't turn. They're satellites.
Yeah, well, if that fake space station is up there, you can rest assured if any other piece of junk is up there, it's not anything we're using anything major with.
No, that's just all for public consumption.
Absolutely.
But it's not because the Earth is flat. It's because they have advanced technology that don't even know that.
How many plants and how many mice do you think we've seen and launched up there over the past 40 years? What did we get out of it? Tang, Velcro, and microwave?
I understand.
I mean, come on.
I understand they have...
One picture NASA likes to float. One.
You know what? You know why they? You know why they do that? They like to keep
decide to build a rocket that's going to take 9 years to get to Pluto, and we send a 1-pixel camera up. Interesting. You gotta love that high def bad pixelization you get out of NASA. You're dreaming. I don't believe a shitload word of any close.
Psyop achieved, right?
We can't get a rocket back up there. How come we can't get a rocket up there?
I'm sure there's lots of reasons you can't get a rocket up there.
Yeah, because we haven't gone there and they don't want us up there, and there's a reason they don't want us up there.
Yes, that's true.
You gotta think about it.
They want maximum control. That's right. That's why they don't want you up there, because they want to control you. They want to keep you in your box.
They have a different...
Keep your head down and keep working down here. And if they want you up there, they'll come and get you and put you up there.
Slave planet. Slave planet.
But this all has nothing to do with the flat Earth. That's where the whole thing goes sideways. That's where everybody gets sidetracked and sideswiped and psyop achieved is when they say it's because the Earth is flat. It's for other reasons that you need to be researching.
Like what?
Like the secret space program.
No kidding. That's where all that money went. Ask Rumsfeld.
Right. So there's a secret space program, if people don't know. It's much more advanced than what NASA is doing. It has anti-gravity. They probably have some sort of portal system. Andrew Basiago talks about jump gates to Mars. Jump rooms and stuff, doors they can walk in and you come out the other door. And they're actually starting to leak this and starting to give this to the public, saying that they have portals now, saying they have this basic portal technology, but little do you know, they've been using these portals probably for 50 years.
That's the Philadelphia experiment.
So, I understand all that stuff, but it's not because the Earth is flat.
How do you know?
Because God showed me the Earth as a sphere. So.
Okay.
So, are you a flat earther, Michael?
I'm an investigator of known liars.
Michael's a very smart lady. I enjoy our conversations a lot.
So, in your reading of the Bible, do you believe the Bible teaches a flat earth or a round earth?
Appears to me to speak flat.
Why?
I don't know, 4 pillars, all sorts of stuff.
You don't think that's an obvious, that's obviously idiomatic?
To you, maybe. That's not how I take it. I don't understand the firmament.
Well, firmament is an expanse, so it would just be like the sky or whatever.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Well, the firmament just means expanse.
No. Expanse does not fall between 2 bodies of water.
Yes, it could if there's the water that's on the Earth and then there's water above the Earth. That would mean there's space in the middle, which would be called the firmament.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a space.
It's a thing.
Well, it's not no thing, I would assume.
It could be space, it could be a piece of glass, it could be anything.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. I believe in the water canopy, a thin, frozen water canopy supported by maybe electromagnetism or whatever.
I have a problem with, and I'm not a scientific or math person, I'm a registered nurse by trade. And I'm just now looking into this, including the Bible. But I have a problem with gravity. And simply, as a blonde can put it, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. And I have crawled the planet asking everybody I know, what is the direct opposite of gravity? And nobody can tell me that.
The direct opposite of gravity?
So, yeah, what's the equal and opposite reaction to gravity?
Well, I would say gravity would be some sort of an electrical force, and so
Right.
it would be like the opposite.
The reason why they couldn't figure it out is because the principles do not lend to distance. I have a problem with a spinning globe because, as you know, if you're at the top of spinning anything, you're really not going to feel it too bad. You go down to about the sides and you're going to flip right off.
Yeah.
And that fake ISIS station up there has yet to show the globe spinning. Now, at 14,000 miles revolution, or however they're doing it, you should see something. Not little white fluffy clouds that go flying by that don't freaking move.
Well, I would argue that if you go out on a clear night and lay down on your back for 6 hours, you'll see it spinning.
Barely. You know, there's no oxygen out there. How do you burn anything?
Well,
there's a lot of problems.
Like with plasma, I suppose.
Yeah, no. If it's a big old burning ball of fire, where's the oxygen coming to feed that shit?
Wouldn't it be plasma?
Well, define plasma, because you're going to need oxygen.
Electrified gas?
Well, you need oxygen to burn.
Do you need oxygen to burn plasma?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know, for all we know, on YouTube, and there's like a live feed from the ISS just flying over the Earth.
You don't honestly think that what you're looking at is not a CGI represented piece of crap?
No, it looked like a live feed. Looked like a live feed to me.
Well,
I've seen the ISS.
That flat as a mat under a cat. Earth is flat, and that is all.
Why don't they have they do have a camera on the Earth, as far as I can tell. There's like a live feed.
I'd like to see a spinning globe, real time.
Okay, am I wrong? Because I've looked this up.
And that is all. The Earth is flat. It does not move. The Earth is flat, and that is so easy to prove. The Earth is flat. Send out the call. The Earth is flat, and that is. The Earth is flat. It's not a sphere. The Earth is flat beneath a big dome atmosphere. The Earth is flat. It's not a ball. The Earth is flat, and that is that.
Fly right over me.
I'm sure you have. I don't buy it.
It was bright.
How many satellites are supposed to be in orbit right now?
Well, you know, if you rely on what people think is GPS, and we've got a million of them up there, you'd see them 24/7